Hey buddy, how's it going? Good to see you.
So my livestock guardian dog, Toby, is a magical creature. His job is to roam the grounds here at our farm and protect our ducks, geese, and chickens from predators. You know, those scary creatures like coyotes and bobcats and foxes and black bears.
And while he seems like a really chill dude, when danger strikes, Toby is always ready to go on the defensive. That's your signal for when you want me to keep petting you. I know.
And while over the years here on our farm, Toby has grown up and matured into an absolutely wonderful livestock guardian dog, he does have one weird and quirky behavior that I think is really worth addressing.
Good morning, Abby dog. How are you, sweetie? Can I get you to sit? Thank you. Oh yeah, even you're learning the paw trick from Toby. I know.
You see, I'm starting to realize that my livestock guardian dog, Toby,
I think he thinks he's a barn cat.
No, I'm actually serious about that one. You see, unlike Abby Dog, who was raised with Toby Dog as a role model, when Toby Dog first showed up on the farm, his only companion was a barn cat. Oh, you want that, pal?
Abby, don't get too worked up with the zucchini there.
Yeah, so one of my neighbors actually just dropped off a bunch of zucchinis that are the size of baseball bats. They're not really good human eating, but the birds absolutely love them.
And I think Abby loves them too.
Toby's not a huge fan of them though, that's for sure.
Hey Frankie, you wanna try eating that zucchini? Nope, Abby's taking it from you. Come on, Tobes. Let's go check on the cattle and see how everybody's doing.
Abby loves going to see the cattle too, and I find that the only way she's gonna leave that zucchini alone is if I bring her away from it.
Huh? Did you look at that? The duck that laid an egg here in the weeds. Ooh, this one's warm.
So yeah, like I was saying, Toby Dog first showed up on our farm in the winter of 2019 going into 2020. At the time, he was just a 3-month-old puppy, and he was adorable, and he was as chill and mellow as he is today. And he really only had 2 potential companions on our farm. Lil Barn Cat, who is our house cat now, but at the time she was an outdoor barn cat, and Pablo Barn Cat, AKA Pablo Escobar.
What are you chickens doing down here? You're migrating further and further south. Hey, Kurt Cobain. How's it going, pal?
Hey Kurt, what do you think of my t-shirt? I think it's a good t-shirt. It's a Kurt Cobain t-shirt, and it's available down below if you want to order one. Because act quick, once these orders are closed, we will not be printing more.
That man did come up with an idea for a t-shirt.
I guess it'd be cool if cool people started wearing our t-shirt.
That's a great t-shirt.
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 T-shirt. T-shirt.
Did you win that wet t-shirt contest?
The t-shirt is everything. Dude, that is my James Brown t-shirt.
T-shirt.
T-shirt. T-shirt. I just need a new t-shirt.
Love this t-shirt.
Simon, please don't fart in my t-shirt.
T-shirt. T-shirt.
You can't stop crying with a t-shirt.
T-shirt.
T-shirt. T-shirt.
T-shirt.
I know, Kurt Cobain. Not every animal on the farm gets their own t-shirt. Even Abby right now doesn't have her own t-shirt.
You know, when a livestock guardian dog is working around poultry, they really aren't being socialized to treat the birds of the flock as their, like, companions. You know, when a livestock guardian dog is protecting sheep or goats or even cattle, generally speaking, they're treating those animals as like their own, and they think they're a part of the flock or the herd. But with birds, it's a little bit different. You see, with birds, livestock guardian dogs are protecting them because they're part of their farm, but they don't feel like they're actually a bird. Or at least that's the behavior I feel like I've seen here on my farm.
I know, Abby, we're gonna go check out your favorite birds, the chickens.
And so while growing up, Toby Dog was surrounded by barn cats. Lil Barn Cat was always kind of terrified of Toby, and she kept her distance. But Pablo Barn Cat, he was always really curious about Toby.
And he always tried to assert his dominance. How are you doing in here, chickens? Got a couple eggs I gotta grab a little bit. Sleeping in again this morning, huh, ladies?
And so it was a very interesting thing to see when Toby was a puppy, where his puppy energy would often clash with Pablo Barn Cat's cranky old man energy. And sometimes there would be fireworks. But as time marched on, one thing I noticed is what initially started as an adversarial relationship was becoming more of a big brother, little brother type of relationship. You see, Pablo had clearly established his dominance relative to Toby, and since Toby Dog has never been of an alpha dog type of mindset, he very readily fell into the role as Pablo Barn Cat's sidekick. And particularly after Lil Barn Cat got hit by a car and she ended up having to become a full-time indoor cat, what I started to notice is that the bond between Pablo Pablo and Toby became closer and closer because all they had was each other.
I mean, the dynamics are a little bit different now that Abby Dog is here. I mean, Abby Dog, God bless her, is a wonderful pup, and I think someday she's gonna make a great livestock guardian dog. But she lacks Toby's overall chill energy. And really, our girl here, she's an alpha dog unto herself.
And while Toby Dog was perfectly willing to fall in line and be Pablo Barncat's sidekick, he has not had the same type of attitude when it comes to Abby Dog.
How are my cows doing? What's going on there, Joey Ramone? I know I'm gonna take like 1 or 2 steps closer to you and you're gonna run away, but I keep trying to get you more and more comfortable with me. Joey will do like a weird head fake and then run. Oop, unless Abby throws it off. I think Joey is learning the head fake from Abby. And then we got my pal Jimi Hendrix. What's happening there, Purple Haze? Yeah, even when Toby was a puppy, he didn't have the experience that Abby has of getting used to these cows. Oh, yep. You're not afraid of me. That's right, pal. How's my girl Ariel the Little Mermaid doing? Oh, good girl. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're even letting me scratch your head now. That's good. Hey, cows, fresh grass, come on, come on. Yeah, they know it's time for some fresh pasture. Look at all that lush green grass on the other side of this rope. Come on, fresh grass, let's go. Come and get it. There you go. Enjoy, everybody. Go for it, Audrey. Ariel, Bonnie, Belinda Carlisle, Joey Ramone, Annabelle. Keep going, everybody in, come on. All right, let's go. Closing this back up. Trying a little cattle grazing experiment by packing them in a little bit more tightly. Later today, I'll give them more access and get them back open here. But for right now, I want to see them munch as much as they can, as quickly as they can, and see if they start knocking down some of the weeds I have growing here. Like in particular, I have clusters like this and clusters like this that I'd love to see the cows beat down. And so by keeping them in this tight little narrow alleyway for a couple of hours, particularly while it's cloudy and they don't need their happy cowmobile, I want to see what they do.
I'm still very much learning as I go when it comes to all things farming related, but in particular grazing these cattle. And so I find experimentation is super helpful.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just a matter of Abby's personality or Toby's personality or the doggy patriarchy, but I often find that Abby really drives Toby Dog nuts. I mean, their natures are rather opposite. Toby Dog is very serious, Abby Dog is very playful. Whenever Toby Dog gets some love and affection, Abby Dog is always butting right in and trying to get some as well. That's why it's actually important for me to oftentimes get some love and attention time with Toby Dog so he doesn't feel neglected, even though Abby often steals his spotlight. Yeah, I'm talking about you, miss. You're a good dog, but you can be a little bit much.
But growing up, Toby Dog, he and Pablo Barncat were as thick as thieves and they were best friends. They would often sleep together, they would eat together, they were just super, super tight.
And so one of the things I've always noticed with Toby Dog is he seems to be actually a little bit more cat in his behavior than any other dog I've ever seen. Not to say he doesn't do dog type behaviors and isn't definitely a dog.
I've just noticed like little things with him. So for example, I will see him often paw at you when he wants attention. Like, much like our barn cats using their paws to get attention, he will use his paw on me to get attention.
Like, for example, when he wants me to pet him, he'll do it. See? Just like that. Yeah, okay, I stopped petting you, now you want me to pet you again, buddy. I get it.
It's actually pretty darn adorable. But yesterday, I gotta say, it sort of takes the cake because I was out here, same time of day, doing my cow chores.
Abby Dog, what's Toby doing?
And I suddenly noticed Toby Dog in one of the swales poking and scratching around. Like, I couldn't quite figure out what he was doing in there, but I saw him pawing and scratching and he seemed really, really engaged with whatever was going on over there. And I got to admit, I was kind of confused because suddenly I started to hear some squeaking. Like it was like a really high-pitched squeaking. And so I ran over to investigate even closer to see what Toby Dog was up to and what he had. But it turned out not to be a mouse, because as I got closer to see what Toby was looking at, it turned out to be a little baby mole. And apparently, I'm pretty sure Toby found a whole bunch of baby moles right here in the grass, and he went to town on them as a little snack.
Abby, don't try to take Toby's toy.
Come on, he earned that little thing. That's his squeaky toy, not yours, okay, sweetie?
Yeah, I'm talking about you, kid. You were like barn catting your way out here.
You know, Toby Dog's job is to protect our farm from predators, and the barn cat's job is to protect our farm from rodents. But sometimes the best predator protection is oftentimes a rodent offense. You see, one of the biggest draws to a farm when it comes to attracting things like coyotes and bobcats and foxes is if you have a lot of rodents, those rodents are a primary food source for animals like coyotes and foxes and bobcats. And so a lot of rodents in the area will mean a lot of predators in the area. Toby Dog, with his barking and peeing and other territorial behaviors, will actually keep most of those predators away and protect us with a bubble. But by having the barn cats reduce the rodent population, they're also helping.
Yeah, Abby Dabby Doo, that's called the big old farm ecosystem right there. Yeah, that's how it works. And so by helping with the moles, Toby Dog's actually helping with controlling the predators too. Yeah, pal, I'm particularly proud of you. You do some good work over there. Leave her alone. Come on, leave her alone. I know, Molly. I know.
Let's see how these birds did with the zucchini.
Yeah, I mean, look at it. They're going to town on these things.
Those zucchinis will be all gone probably by lunchtime today.
In case anybody sees this feed spilled over here, I'm not too worried about it. That will probably be gone by lunchtime too. Abby, no, don't eat the feed. Come on.
I actually have a special meal for the guard dogs today because today is Toby Dog's birthday. Don't worry, Abby, you're invited to the birthday party too, but we're gonna start with Toby Dog.
Toby knows to eat his food in his usual spot. I know, pal, you're super excited for this one. So Toby, let me explain what we got here. We got duck egg, we got chicken egg, we got duck organ meat, we've got some ground beef, we got a little bit of kale, we got a green bean, both from the garden, some eggshell, some pork fat trimmings, some kibble, and of course, probably your favorite, the cake, a little bit of a hamburger bun. I know, you're so excited for it, aren't you, pal? Okay, we'll dig in. Aw, who's the goodest boy? You deserve that. Happy birthday, pal. I got some more surprises for you later today.
Don't worry, Abbylicious. I didn't forget about you either. Can you sit? Be a good girl and sit. Here you go. Yummy, huh? Yeah, you like that. It makes me so happy to make my dogs happy. And in case you're wondering, today is Toby's 3rd birthday. And I do have a couple other surprises cooked up for him later today.
Don't worry, Molly Murder Mittens. I didn't forget about my barn cats. You know, a lot of folks ask why they don't seem to see the barn cats around the farm as much anymore. I will admit, I think a lot of it has to do with Abby and her influence. So because Toby always had such a chill relationship with the barn cats, they were all over the place.
Since Abby's still in her puppy stage, she's still a little too rugged when she plays with the cats, and so that keeps most of the cats away.
In particular, old man Pablo. Yeah, pal, how's it going? Good to see ya. What are you doing this morning? Hey, baby Jenny. How's it going, sweetie? Hey, buddy, don't work my hand, okay?
I hope that changes back to the way things were, because I loved having the barn cats around.
Particularly little Ginny when she'd climb up on my shoulder.
I will also say that wearing t-shirts is not conducive to wanting to have barn cats crawl all over you.
Those little claws can hurt. Oh, but it's very nice to see you, little baby Ginny. How's it going, Molly? You don't say, Madam Murder Mittens.
Okay, I'm gonna feed you now.
There you go, baby Ginny.
Molly, Pablo. I hope you guys have enjoyed this farm update. If you want to purchase one of our t-shirts, I'll leave a link for it up here, as well as a link down below. But act quickly, because they are not gonna last long, and I'll be back with another video really soon. Thanks for watching.